Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff, welcoming you along to Gen X Racing once again. And for your viewing delectation this evening, we have our Group 3 100 Mile Challenge, Season 18, Round 5, live and direct from the Ardennes in Belgium. Yes, it's Spa-Francorchamps for 23 laps, as 'tis a very long lap, which takes us to a distance of 100.05 miles. The minimum tyre stint is 4 laps, which means the pit window opens at the end of lap 4, closes at the end of lap 23. The usable tyres are all the compounds, so racing softs, mediums and hards, for 'tis a dry race. Mandatories are softs and mediums. It is the late morning. The weather is CO6, so very dull and overcast. And the time dilation is time 6, so we could be going into early evening. And racing for you, we're in 2 lobbies again this evening. Good evening, Reggie's dad. We've got 2 lobbies again for you this evening, so we'll be handing over to Splatter at the moment. But we're in rows this evening in the interest of fairness. And racing for you this evening in rows, we have Bruno in the Jaguar F-Type. We have Wixie in the Nissan GTR. TNT, the Subaru WRX. Scarlet, the Fezzer 458. We have Jeff in the Subaru WRX. We have Deep Blue in the Porsche GT3, the new one. Retired Gen X in the Peugeot RCZ. Kodude in the Audi R8. Kareem in the 911, the old one. And Wadoosh in the Honda NSX. And introducing you to everybody's favourite person from the Isle of Sheppey, who will be covering Clara lobby this evening, is Splatter. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Mark. And in Clara lobby this evening, we have King Racer running the Supra. We have Hristo in the Lamborghini Huracan. Dan in the GTR Nismo. Dilo Boy in the Corvettes. Wrenchy in the M3. Apologies to Wrenchy's dad. Unfortunately, you're only going to hear me talking and waxing lyrical about Wrenchy this evening. You won't necessarily be able to see him, I'm afraid. Jason in the Mercedes AMG. We have Adeyemi, or the artist formerly known as Leon the Professional. No, that wasn't Leon the Professional, was it? Was it? No, he was.
Yes, it was.
Yes. God, my memory's terrible. Leon the Professional in the 296 GT3. We have Bigoli in the 911 Porsche. We have JJ as well, also in the BMW M6 Sprint model. And we're looking at CJ possibly coming in. He's in the lobby, but he's not currently. Obviously we're in quali, so he might be starting at the back. I think he's had a disconnect.
Okay, lovely stuff, Splatter. Well, I'll just run down the quali so far. So we've got Bruno. He's done a 2:18.8 in the Jaguar. Jeff on a 2:19.0. Wixie on a 2:19.0. Scarlett on a 2:19.1. TNT on a 2:19.2. God, this is close. Kareem on a 2:20.1. Deep Blue a 2:20.6. Kodude a 2:21.5. Retired Gen X. Good evening, Retired Gen X. Saw you jump in on chat. Good evening, CJ. Retired Gen X a 2:22.0. And Wadoosh, who's yet to submit time. How's it going in Clara, Rob?
In Clara, 1 second. So I was just typing something on chat. We have King Racer currently leading the way, 2:19.2, half a second in front of Hristo. Then we have Dan, Jason, Dalo Boy rounding out the top 5, 1.2 seconds between first and fifth. Bigoli, then a further half second behind that. Wrenchy currently doing a 2:20.
Lovely.
Leon the Professional 2:22, and JJ is just on his out lap.
Okay, super stuff.
And yes, it looks like CJ, unexpected error occurred, so yeah, he's obviously had a disconnect, so I would assume, as we said, that Justin will have to do a manual
grid reset.
Manual lobby and grid reset, and CJ will have to try and come up through the rear.
Okay, lovely. Well, I was just about to jump on board with Bruno to take everyone through a lap of Spa, and he darted into the pits. So if Wixie stays out, we're going to go round with him, which it looks like he is.
And can we just shout out today that it is a Gen X birthday? We have the legend that is Viney celebrating his birthday. So happy birthday, sir. Enjoy the hedgehogs, whatever you're doing with them. And yeah, have a blast.
Indeed. Good evening, Dane. Yes, indeed. Right, so we're on board with Wixie. He's just gone round La Source, which is turn 1, down into Eau Rouge and up Radion, or Redwater and Steep Slope, as they're better known. Take as much of the curb as you dare, and down the Kemmel Straight, giving it the beans. Not much to say about this, really. Just keep it straight. Brake just around where the curb is, I think, or just after, if you're Wixie. Into Le Combe. Tyres are a squealing. And down to the corner I can never remember the name of. The hairpin. It's like the Belgian Druids, that one. Round the left-hander. Wixie's on the raggedy edge here. This is wonderful stuff. And down to the double left-hander, which is Pouillon.
I've just checked with Wrenchy's dad if he's going to consider joining the racing.
Oh, yeah,
so we can have that epic father versus son action that we were talking about last week. Not the dodgy kind. I just want to make it absolutely clear. I am talking purely about the racing.
Okay, lovely. So we've got Wixie just coming into Paul Frere. And on his way down to Blanchimont.
So the corner name is Paul Frere?
Paul Frere, yes.
Paul Frere. So it only works with something like this in Belgium or France with, you know, a decent sounding name. Like the equivalent in England would be, I don't know, Bill Smith or something. You know, it just doesn't have the same cachet to it, does it? You know.
I think Frere's brother, isn't it? I think so. And just coming through the bus stop chicane.
Oh, I see. Right. Yes.
A lap of Spa-Francorchamps.
So it's not actually named after a person called Paul Frere. It's just...
Well, no, I think it is. I think
it is. It is definitely.
His
Okay,
name.
right. So his name is Paul Brother.
I think so. I think that's Frere's brother, isn't it?
Yeah, Frere's brother. Yeah.
Okay. Right, so any change? Bruno's still the same. Wixie's gone sub 219, now 218.9. Wonderful stuff, Wixie.
We are still rocking in the 219s, so once again, your lobby seems to be setting the pace.
Well, Dane's just said I've managed 217s in here.
Yes, but in a Group 2 car doesn't count, Dane. You've got to win a Group 3 car, mate, you know? That's my trick. See if I can sneak in a quicker car and just claim it was a quicker lap. I'm not besmirching your abilities to drive, though. I'm sure they're better than mine.
Sounds like you might be.
Okay, Group 3 in the Merc. Well, in that case, bloody good lap, mate. Well done.
Quite so.
Oh, CJ got a 2:17.5 in practice. Oh, that must be really doubly annoying in the fact he was doing such a good lap time, and now he's ended up having a disconnect and will be starting at the back. CJ's
in the Jaguar as well, isn't he?
I don't know, because he's not in the...
he's not in
no, I can't. Can I tell if he's... No, he hasn't checked in.
I think both him and Bruno were in the Jags. So. Okay, so
again, if we actually had paid attention to last week and could remember, then we'd be able to say, but no, sorry.
So I think everyone's been practicing the Spa layout quite a bit because they had the time trial in the Porsche around here, didn't they? In the last couple of weeks, I think it was.
Yes, and a well-used time trial it was. I think almost everyone from Gen X seemed to have a time in that time trial.
Yeah, I think I did my usual 2 laps.
Did you get a gold?
No, silver, I think.
Yeah, same here. I tend to do literally a few laps, and if I'm not anywhere near a gold, I'm like, well, I'm not really going to bother trying to find the time.
Yeah, indeed. I'd never driven the Porsche before either. I couldn't really get to grips with it, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, could you not? I mean, did you like it though? Or was
I don't know. I don't know.
Compared to the new Ferrari?
I haven't driven that much. To be honest, I haven't played. I haven't played very much at all recently. I've been doing the ACC lap thing,
Oh yeah, you've
but
been
I
doing
hadn't been
the
doing
hot lap, haven't you?
any GT7 at all, really.
It's not because you've actually now gone out and got a life and seeing real people and
No, nothing like
doing
that.
adult stuff.
So
No.
Wixie's just gone pole with 2:18.1.
2:18.1. That's
Yeah,
cracking.
Bruno's on his
We've just
final lap. Can he? That's
just
a
a
lot.
King Racer go into the 2:18s. Not a particularly fan of the CO6 setting round here because it seems like such a pretty track to have it being bathed in cloud.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
shame,
minor
isn't it?
quibble. It's a minor quibble.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it to be wet round here because I like the high-speed nature of it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to slow them down. So, good evening, Leon. Hello. Okay, now Bruno is down. I think he's going to make up 0.8 of a second.
I assume you're all on the fast final laps for your
We
lobby.
certainly are. Yep.
Yep.
Scarlet's done. Wixie's in the pits. Bruno's just coming round Blanchimont and down towards the bus stop.
Oh! Risto, Pippin, Darlo boy at the end.
Oh, okay. Bruno just had a bit of a tank slapper coming into the bus stop, so that's his races. His quali over. 2:18.7 from Jeff. Good evening,
Bigoli's
Fast Ginger.
What's happened to Bigoli?
Yeah, probably the Italian,
Italian
internet as usual.
disconnect, yeah. Well, Haristo in Clara Lobby has just snuck in for a pole lap of just 200ths of a second faster than Darlo Boy at 2:18.7.
Wow, that's
it's the best we can get. It's close as.
So we got 4 guys in the 2:18s. Good evening, Kareem. Hello, Slow Ascension, and good evening, Tracy Squeaker.
I can't do that.
I'm surprised I can, to be honest.
Especially with your. I'm surprised it doesn't aggravate your cough.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. Giving Tracy Squeaker the nickname has scuppered my lungs or my throat or whatever.
Could well be, but I mean, no pain, no gain.
Indeed. Gary, good evening. Who haven't we said good evening to? I think we said good evening to everyone. Look at that. Yes, what a wonderful thing. 20 watching. Good grief. Good evening, all.
Evening, all. Deploy a like.
Please
subscribe. All the usual stuff.
Indeed. Right, so I'll just run through the starting lineup for Rose Lobby this evening. Gen X Racing Gr3-100 Mod Challenge Season 18, Round 5. We have Wixie on pole in the GTR 2:18.1. We have Bruno in second in the Jaguar F-Type 2:18.5. Third, Jeff in the Subaru RRX at 2:18.7. Fourth, Scarlet in the Fezzer 458 at 2:18.9. In fifth, TNT in the Subaru 2:19.1. In sixth, Kodude in the Audi R8 at 2:20.0. In seventh, Kareem in the old 911 at 2:20.1. In eighth, Deep Blue, well done, Gary in the new 911 2:20.6. In ninth, retired Gen X in the Peugeot RCZ at 2:20.8. And in 10th, Wanoosh in the Honda NSX at 2:22.7. Well done all. This is close. Over to you, Rob.
So, in Clara Lobby, we have... oh, God. I've lost it now because it's had to be a manual grid reset.
Can you remember the top 3?
I can remember it was Haristo was on pole. We had Darlo Boy in second. I think it was King Racer in third. And then a variety of races in various positions. We've had 2 people had to basically rejoin. Bigoli's obviously got kicked out because of internet, but he's managed to get back in the lobby, which is great news. And likewise for CJ. So both will be starting at the back, however JJ chooses to assign. We're just waiting for that to essentially go through. So I would imagine yours will be starting.
Peter, everyone's just saying ready. Yep. So good evening, Jeff. Hello. So the other lobby's just had a bit of a reset, so you crack on, mate, if you're ready. Actually, it'd work a bit better if they were both staggered, wouldn't it? So we could cover the first sort of few corners in each lobby.
We could suggest that maybe we do one race at 8 o'clock, and then we do the second lobby at
2 or 3
10 p.m.
minutes. Yeah. No, I don't mean that. I mean I mean the start. I don't want to. God.
Can you imagine that? We'll be like a dribbling wreck by the end of 4 hours of this commentary. People will definitely be sick of us by that point, I'm sure. I'm surprised they can put up with us for 2 hours.
You're assuming they're not already. Okay, so everyone's up to start. So who's going to be quickest off the line? The Subarus are quick. Don't know about the Jag. Don't know the Fezzer is. Here come the lights.
Dane predicting Jeff for the win.
Yeah, and they're off. Okay, now the front four got away very well. So we've got Wixie leading them down to La Source. So it's as it was, really. Bruno's just trying to nip up the inside and goes through. So Bruno's on the softs. Wixie's in second now on the soft tyres as they come down to Eau Rouge. And Radion. Everyone seems to have got away pretty well. Okay, so is Jeff going to make a move on Wixie coming down to Les Combes for the first time? Doesn't look like he's going to get there, to be fair. Okay, so we've got Jeff starting on the soft, TNT in fourth on the soft, Scarlet on the softs in fifth. Cody on the softs in sixth. Wanoosh up to eighth on the hards of all things. Good grief, what a Wanoosh. Well, they're down to ninth now, sadly. Deep Blue on the softs in eighth, and Retired Gen X in 10th on the mediums. Okay, so most on the softs, but a slight mixed bag. Not a missed bag, a mixed bag. So you just shout, Rob, when yours is going to kick off. Bruno leading Wixie round Pouillon for the first time.
We're just about to start now, waiting for the lights. Thanks to JJ for manually resetting the grids. Lights out and away we go. Dollar Boys had a cracking start. King Racer, Haristo was very, very slow off the line. Has lost out massively. I think he's down to third, fourth. Oh, he's just snuck up.
What car's he in?
Haristo is in the Lamborghini.
Okay.
The Hurricane. So, Dialo Boy leads them up Radion. Haristo in second. King Racer in third. It's all very, very tight, as you'd expect. Jason, Bigoli and CJ in short order. JJ, Leon, Dan and currently Renchi bringing up the rear.
Okay, plenty of time to go there. So just coming round to the end of lap one, we have Bruno in first, 1.2 now ahead of Wixie in second. Jeff in third, TNT in fourth, Scarlet in fifth, who had a penalty to serve down the back straight there. Karim in sixth, Cody in seventh. Deep Blue in eighth, Retired Gen X in ninth, and Wanoosh in 10th. I do love saying that. Well done for that name, you. Bruno's really got the bit between his teeth and he's going for it.
We always get good racing around Spa because, as you kind of alluded to at the start, there's a lot of practice that takes place on this track. Everyone seems to know it pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's one of their favourite tracks, isn't it?
Definitely. And it's all about that middle sector. That is so crucial.
Yeah, I never really ever get turn one right. I've never learned how to do that properly. It seems fairly innocuous, but you've got to get it right to really get your launch right down the straight, because it's so important to get the speed up. But anyway.
We've got Haristo. Is he going to take it on at the bus stop? Not quite.
Okay, so Dane's going to on Jeff for the win. Jeff, Wixie, Bruno. Okay, Bert's going for Wixie, and he would like to see if he can get his strategy exactly wrong like he did on Monday. Yes, well done, Bert. Excellent stuff. So there's a bit of a gap now between, I'm going to say, it's the last 3 or 4 really, which have fallen a little bit behind, but that could be tyres, of course.
Well, at the moment for Clara, Darlow Boy is leading a merry train of racers because he has started on the mediums.
Okay.
And he's backing up everybody behind him on the softs, which includes Haristo, King Racer, Jason, Bigoli, JJ, who's just picked up a 1-second penalty. CJ has started on the mediums, and he's making good at the moment. Certainly looking pacey, as his practice lap of 1:17 attested.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Wonderful stuff.
And he is indeed in the Jaguar.
I thought both him and Bruno were, but wonderful stuff. So it's funny, Splatter. I thought the numbers would have dropped off by now, and we'd be doing back to a single lobby as usually happens. But the boys are keen. I'll give them that. They really are. Deep Blue in 8th. Spreading out of the back now. Retired Gen X in 9th. 5 back from Deep Blue with Wanoosh 4 back from Retired Gen X. So let's just
have you got any predictions for strategy this evening?
I think it depends on how Bruno's first stint goes, because Dame was saying that the Jag chews through rubber. To be honest, it's on as even with the GTR at the moment, and frankly the Subaru, the 2 Subarus. So
Ooh,
I would think he's going to go. He's going to do softs, go long on the mediums, and then do the minimum and hards at the end. But who knows?
3 wide going into the bus stop on lap 2.
3 wide. That's
and Jason's managed to pip 2 places there. Last late breakers. Nice move, Jason.
Okay. Super stuff.
Although he's just lost out on turn 1. Haristo takes the place back. Meanwhile, Darlow Boy is loving this, looking at all this action in his rearview mirror.
He's still first,
and
is he?
saying he's still first. He's saying keep it up, chaps, because the more you do that, the more likely he is to keep ahead on this set of mediums and preserving a soft run for later on the race. Jason has got Haristo in his sights, coming down the straights. Oh, and so's King Racer. He's going to take them both, is he? Not quite. Takes 1. Good moves.
Okay, we've got Kenny, just came a cropper coming through the bus stop and nearly ended up going to the pits, but I don't think he wanted to. Okay, we're on lap 4 now. Bruno's now 3.8 ahead. Jeff is back to 5th. But I think, so 2nd and 3rd have pulled slightly away from Scarlet. TNT having another great drive this evening.
Oh, Wrenchy looking to make a move on JJ for 9th. Just lost a little bit of time coming out on the exit, coming down the hill to the long sweeping left-hander, which you'll remind me what the name of that is.
Which one's a Pouillon?
Pouillon, yeah. Probably my favourite corner in the game.
Is that because it's got poo in the title?
Ironically enough, no. You'd think so, because I am that childish.
I absolutely would.
My reputation doth precede me. No, it's just literally because it's one of those corners that's it's all about when you put your foot to the floor, and if you put your foot to the floor and hold it and don't let off, and you get it right, and you grip and go all the way around, it just feels spot on. It's a really satisfying corner to take well.
Yeah, it's nice when you put the accelerator down and you don't have to lift off again.
Yeah.
I generally put it on the, oh shit, I'm going wide.
Oh no, Adiemi, Leon the Professional has just taken the back of JJ into the bus stop, and it's actually reset JJ. Adiemi, you need to hold up, mate, which he has done. Well done. Dan has had a crop of summer as well. He's, I think, lost it coming out of the bus stop.
Okay. Sounds like you've got it all going on there.
Yep, Leon's let JJ back through. Well done. I think he just literally outbraked himself coming to the bus stop.
Okay.
And unfortunately just, clobbered into the back of JJ.
Easily
Well, that
done.
does mean, though, we have a winner out of that scenario, which is Wrenchy, who has now shot up into 7th place as a result.
Yeah, well done, Wrenchy.
Go on, Wrenchy.
Absolutely lovely stuff.
Somewhere in YouTube land, Wrenchy's dad, Labrador, gynecologist, all the members of the family, they're all jumping for joy. Listening to this, no doubt.
Bruno is now 5 seconds ahead of 2nd place. Still odd as even on the tyres front, so let's have a look at his fuel too. So the Jag is doing well this evening. Let's just see how he's faring against the... just no worse than the Subaru, really. So lovely stuff. Second, third, fourth and fifth, all in fairly short order, but Bruno is definitely showing a clean pair of heels.
Bruno!
Indeed.
I feel like Bruno he really brings it for the race. He will always do well in quali, but sometimes he's not been as hot in quali, but he always brings it for the race itself, it seems.
Indeed, that's a Brazilian spirit. Comes shining through, and away he goes.
Oh, very wide down there. Is that going to be a penalty? He was into the sandy stuff. Nope. He's held on to it.
Have you seen I noticed Bruno's got it on a couple of his cars, and I know it's all over the Formula 1 cars, this Richard Mille. M-I-L-L-E.
What is that from?
It's like a Swiss watchmaker, I think, and they are absolutely ghastly. They probably cost a fortune, but they are the most rotten-looking things. They really are horrible. I know a lot of the drivers wear them. Awful.
I don't buy designer clothes. I certainly don't buy designer watches because I kind of feel like it's something functional as long as it tells the time and doesn't fall off my wrist. Why do I want to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on?
Well, I could understand it if it looked really swish. I bought an Amiga in a moment of weakness some time ago, about 20 odd years ago, I think. But it looks disgusting. They look absolutely horrible. You should look on his website. It's just like, what in God's name possesses people to buy those bloody things? Well, I suppose it's like a lot of designer stuff, isn't it? It looks absolutely hideous. It costs a lot of money, and don't I feel great and look fabulous? No, you don't. You look like a twat.
Reminds me of a Dave Allen joke from way back when. Do you remember Dave Allen?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you can, but no problem.
One of the classic comedians, and he was saying that there was a watch that was so technically advanced. This is like the mid-80s or whatever the show was, but at the time, so technologically advanced, it will still operate at 50 fathoms. And he said, well, my question is, who's going to come out and ask you what time it is at 50 fathoms? You know, some guy comes like, sort of moving out of the gloom,
Yeah, absolutely. Got the time,
it does seem a bit pointless. Some pilot fish, So, excuse me, mate, do you mind? Anyway,
so looked like, yes, we do. Looked like TNT was going to put in slightly on the back of Wixie there, but he's dropped back now. So we'll get back in normal cams. It's Scarley. Scarley's pulling in on the back of TNT.
Is it settling down in rows? Are we getting a bit of a...
Yeah, so Bruno's nearly 6 ahead now.
Okay.
Looks like his tyres are pretty good for another couple of laps, probably. So maybe he'll do a short stint on hards. I don't know. He's a long way ahead now. So Wixie in second, and there's 0.6 between him and TNT, 0.3 between TNT and Scarlett, and then 0.1, nearly 2 seconds back to Jeff, who looks like he's dropped Kareem for the time being. Kareem may have just served a penalty because he's going backwards. Deep Blue 13 back. Retired Gen X 7 back from him. Kodu 5 back from him, and Winoosh 8 back from him. Just unfortunately picks up a penalty, Kodu, so bad luck.
Winoosh!
Winoosh!
So whooshing over to Clara Lobby. Darlo Boy has really done superbly well in this early phase because he's now in the point on the mediums where they're coming good. Is a second ahead of Haristo in second, but his softs are starting to drop off at this point. It won't be too many more laps and they'll really start to fade. Likewise for King Racer in third, 3 seconds behind. Jason in fourth, CJ in fifth, but he's also on the mediums, looking pretty comparable to Darlo Boy. So in theory, he'll be jumping up to second place and looking to make hay once the front runners are pitted. Bigoli in sixth, also on the softs. Renchi in seventh, looking like he's making a bit of good progress now and getting a gap between him and JJ in
Go on, Renchi.
eighth. Go on, Renchi. Justin's softs again starting to fade off quite a bit now, I think. Dan in ninth, and finally Leon the Professional in 10th, having a bit of a challenge this evening. He's picking up penalties quite a bit. He does have a very, very nice livery though. Got to commend him on his livery. A real nice Red Bull, sort of dark navy blue and red themed livery. Nice piece of work.
Okay, lovely stuff. Well, Bruno's times are just starting to drop off. His tyres are 2/3 of the way down, so you kind of expect that. So Dane puts in chat, if you had 20 grand to spend on a watch, what watch would you buy? I'd keep the one I've got and go and buy something useful with it.
That's such an adult way of looking at that. That's so. It just shows the practicalities of what money means to us at this kind of age.
Well, I don't know. 20 grand on a watch. You wouldn't wear it, would you? You'd be
no
shitting yourself leaving the house. I mean, I was bad enough with mine, but
I'd do exactly the same. In fact, if anything, I would spend that money on. Do you remember those watches used to have a little car in it with a little sort of lid thing, and then you used to press it, and it used to sort of shoot off out of your watch down a little plastic ramp. I had one of those as a kid. I absolutely loved that.
So get one of those and spend the other £19,999 on something else.
On an actual car, yeah.
Because Rolexes are bloody awful as well. They look so naff. I think.
But it's also it's just sort of advertising that I've got enough money that I can waste it on the name.
Something utterly grotesque. Yes.
You know, it's like really expensive Levi's, and they're not really that much better than your normal bog standard pair of jeans, but you're just paying a massive premium to say you can afford a pair of Levi's.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll stick with my Georgia Asda and look like a tramp. I'm quite happy with that.
I'm sure you cut quite the dash.
Well, you know what they say, you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter.
You roll it in glitter.
But I can't do either of those things, to be honest.
Quite so. Okay, we've got Bruno. This might be his last lap. His tyres are done. He did a 2:22 last time out, so Wiki behind him a 2:21. Everyone's tyres are shot. Scarlet's are slightly better. The 458's doing better on tyres than anything else by the look of it, but everyone's fuel is about the same, and I think there'll be a absolute exodus to the pits after this lap for this first 5 or 6 anyway. Let's have a look. TNT, yes. Jeff, yes. Deep Blue, yep. Kodu, yeah, might squeak another one.
Yep. Darlo Boys pisses.
Okay, so we've had
Darlo Boys pisses very early.
Kareem and Retired Gen X missed them coming into the pits completely. Sorry, lads. Well done. Kareem now on the mediums, Retired Gen X on the softs in St George's Peugeot.
Yeah, I must admit, again, in typical fashion, I wasn't really paying attention to the fuel load. Darlo Boy has pitted very early, and now that's almost mitigated this medium stint, because if anything, he could have run the softs, because he's not necessarily maximised the time on that medium set.
Okay, well, interesting.
He's in the Corvette, which does obviously drink like a bastard.
Okay,
thirsty old one.
Yeah, well, Bruno and Wixie have both stayed out. Scarlet, TNT and Jeff are into the pits. So this must be all part of Bruno's plan to do an absolute minimum of laps on the hards. 9:40. I don't know.
Is it?
But that cut, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me at all because he's done 9 on the softs. He's going to get. He could go the rest of the race on mediums. I'm pretty bloody sure.
Have I missed something? I thought the mandatories were softs and mediums, not hards.
No, you can use them all. Sorry, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Apologies, my bad. I was getting confused. Or not paying attention. Could be either, frankly.
That makes a change. Normally I'm the one that gets it completely wrong.
Yeah, indeed. Well,
so has he come out on hards?
No, so Bruno hasn't come in at all
Okay.
yet. So that's what I mean. He was going again, and I was just calculating in about the hards, and I was like, oh, well, so I think Bruno is one stopping this. I think.
I was going to say, I think one stopping is going to be, again, it's kind of challenging.
Well, so he's doing 10, so he's going to be doing 9 laps on 70% fuel, and he needs to do 14 on a set of mediums and 100% fuel. So,
I suppose, actually, yeah, that's not too far out of the realm of possibility, is it? Yeah, I mean, you're right. We're almost half race distance.
Or is he? I don't know. He might come out on softs again, try and do another long fast stint, and just short dash on mediums at the end. I don't know.
I know I was saying about the cloudy conditions, but obviously that will make the track temperature a bit cooler, and therefore not quite as consuming on the tyres. Could that have any bearing, do you think?
Maybe, but I guess it's the same for everyone. They've all been practicing it, so they'll know what their car is capable of, I'm sure.
So, I'm just going to... Do you want to do a quick rundown of Clara Robin, and I'll hand back?
Go for your life.
So we're just going through the first phase of pit stops. Begoli has stayed out, and he's looking quite raw on his softs. But to be honest, he's still got a pretty couple of laps of fuel, maybe, if he can manage it. 25 seconds to the good. CJ has just pitted and has come out in second. Short fueled, that's a brilliant setup there from CJ. So he's managed to jump a few, although he has got Dino Boy coming up through him at Radion. He's going to try and take him down the straight.
What size is CJ on? Does CJ stay out, or does CJ...
No, CJ's pitted and is now on his softs. Dino Boy is also coming on his softs and has just gone through. CJ trying to get the switch back. Don't tap him. Careful, lads.
Okay, here comes Scarlet. You've got Bruno and Wixie in the pits. Bruno's just leaving the pits now. Let's see what the delta is. Okay, going to be 3 or 4 seconds, I would have thought. Forward a bit. There we go. 3. Dropping, of course. But Scarlet is on the mediums. So everyone's on the mediums now. Bruno has filled up. Scarlet has not, which makes me think he is probably going to stop again.
I would have thought most would do a 2-stopper on this.
So did I, but the state of Bruno's tyres at the end of his stint and his times were dropping off. I'm just surprised.
I suppose
if he's doing 2-stop, why not come in earlier and give himself a longer second stint on the softs? I don't know.
It is a painful pit stop, this one. It's a long-ass pit stop.
Long. Yes, it is long. Not quite as long as the 24-hour layout, of course.
No. The infamous exit at the top of the hill.
Absolutely, yeah. And Bruno's just getting his tyres up to speed. Scarlet's are already.
Begoli has indeed gone round again for another lap. Dino Boy has consolidated second. He's got CJ in close proximity in third. King Racer has pitted, is now on the mediums in fourth. Haristo in the Lambo. I like that. In fifth on the mediums. Jason on the mediums. Renchi on his mediums in seventh. JJ, Dan and Leon all the same as well, rounding out the 10 positions available. Back to you.
Okay, well, just going back.
Yellow flag.
Just going back to Slowest Engine's comment of the evening around which watch he would buy.
Renchi!
Probably buy a Mark 1 Escort or something similar. It has a nice clock in it.
I mean, good call on the Mark 1 Escort. I'm not sure it's really worth it just for the clock, but, fair enough. Renchi, unfortunately, has just lost it coming out of the bus stop on lap 10,
Bad luck.
possibly with cold tyres, maybe being a factor.
Bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck.
But as a result, he's now lost out massively and is now back in 9th with Leon not too far off of him now, 1 second behind. Bad luck, Renchi.
Okay, so we've got Bruno who's now 2.5 seconds ahead of Scarlet in second. They've got 5 seconds back to TNT, and then coming thick and fast, we have Wixie 1 second back. And then Jeff, half a second back from Wixie. So let's stay with this. Get on the chase cam. See what the Subaru's top end is like. I seem to think it's not that great, but Jeff's left his foot in there, no lifting at all, and he's definitely pulling in. Although Wixie's got a bit of a toe. Jeff going to go for it. Oh, he thought better of it. Would have been a bit of a send.
Oh, I've just seen Fast Gingers in the chat. It's snuck in there.
Yeah, I did say hello earlier.
Oh, again, I missed it.
So maybe I'm too a bit tired to do my Fast Ginger. Good evening. Sorry, Fast Ginger, if I sounded
your usual
a little
exuberance.
Yes, quite. It's been a long week. Day off tomorrow, hooray!
Oh, nice. You doing anything with it?
Well, I'm having a golf lesson in the
Rachel
afternoon.
out for...
No, I'm having a golf lesson in the afternoon, and I thought I was going to take a half day, and I thought, sod it. I'm going to take a whole day instead.
Nice. What does the golf lesson entail? Hit the ball over there and hit it as hard as you can. I'm off down the pub.
Well, I go to this guy. He's in his 70s. He's one of my dad's mates. He's been a PGA pro for 20 odd years. He's absolutely brilliant, and he just says, "Yeah, keep doing that. Really, you're wonderful." Oh, here you go, Laurie. Here's 40 quid. Thank you, mate. No, this is tweaking stuff, really. So I don't want to change anything major at my age. It's just far too much like hard work and agony, frankly.
And you still enjoy the golf, I take it?
Love it. Although I haven't actually played in about a month because the course has been shut.
Well, I was going to say, I mean,
it's
been
bloody wet.
What's it been like for you? It's just not stopped raining since about December 27th.
It was 17 degrees yesterday and sunny, which was absolutely unbelievable.
I finished work early. I was like, I'm going to go for a walk down the beach and actually enjoy that bright orange disc in the sky for once.
Yeah, fiery ball of gas, which is so that was lovely. But no, it's been absolutely miserable. It's been wet, terrible. Which is not a covers band, by the way.
I was going to say yes. Is that Marty-Pello in that?
So Bruno's definitely dropped back. He's not having quite such a good time on the mediums. So
do you think he's conserving? Yeah, is he conserving anything to go in this one-stop strategy you think he might have?
So it was absolutely the wrong time to see if he's short shifting or not. I should have been paying attention. Sorry, everyone. Let's give us an idea. Down towards Puyon. No, he's short shifting like hell. Yeah, halfway he's going. So definitely one stop for Bruno.
I think it's time for your customary, the customary Jason Bateman phrase from Dodgeball.
Which one?
Interesting strategy, Carden. Let's see if it pays off for him.
See if it pays out. Yes, quite so. But that's okay. That explains that. I wonder what Scardy's doing. He's put.
Go on, Renchi! Oh, keep out of it, mate! Keep out of it! Oh. Well, Renchi just tried to go the outside of Leon the Professional in a very risky manoeuvre, but he almost had it and paid it off, and he was just coming out of the bottom of the final. Well, I don't know what the call is called before the final straights, and he was literally fighting to hold the car, and he just managed it. He has, oh
Yeah, good
no, he said
man.
that he's just spun it at the bus stop. Oh,
Oh,
Richie.
Richie, that's 2 in 2 laps, isn't it?
I think that's dirty tyres from where he literally just was having a written off
Okay,
a moment
bad
ago.
luck, Richie. Back
But
on the horse. Away you go.
he's giving it his all. He's absolutely giving it his all. Fair play.
So interestingly, Scarlet seems to be short shifting as well, but it doesn't look like he's got anywhere near enough fuel in to complete the race. He's not short shifting it now. He's absolutely revving the nuts out of it in 5th. Okay, so Bruno's just coming up to 3/4 of a tank, so yeah, he can definitely one-stop this. He did 10 laps, I think, on... Was it 10 laps? Yeah, so 10 laps on 70%, so he's easily going to do, I'd have thought, 11 laps on 75. The master strategist there. Well done, Bruno.
I've managed to miss CJ taking the lead. Is 2.5 seconds in front now of Darlow Boy.
How did that happen?
Darlow Boy had a bit of a... they both had a very similar lap ago, 2 minutes 24. I don't know if maybe there was a bit of a coming together or something that slowed them both down.
Yeah, okay.
As it is, although he's coming into the pits now, he did short fuel for this stint. He's coming very early.
Okay. So maybe he's going long on the softs then? I would assume.
Well, I mean, he's done his set of softs, so is he going to go for a finish with a set of mediums?
Was that
he's got
his
11
first...
laps to... Well, sorry, no, 10 laps to do.
Was that his first stop, though?
That was his first stop, yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
No, sorry, no.
He's done his first stop.
This is his second. This is his second stop. Yeah, sorry.
But you're confusing me, Splatter. Come on.
I'm confusing myself. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries at all. So I'll just do a quick rundown. We've got Bruno in first, 2 seconds ahead now of Scarlet in second, 5 ahead of TNT in third, who's 3.5 ahead of Wixie in fourth. All these guys are on the mediums. Jeff is in fifth, just under a second back of Wixie. He's still behind Wixie. Kareem, 3 seconds back from Jeff. Deep Blue, 18 back from Kareem. Retired Gen X. Oh, this could be a good finish between the two of these. Retired Gen X, 1.7 back from Deep Blue. Kodu, 19 back from Retired Gen X. And Wadoosh, 5 back from Kodu. So it could be a race to the finish in the offing there. Lovely stuff, chaps. Yes, I expect sort of the cloudy, overcast nature of the weather today is fairly normal for the Ardennes in Belgium, because the Nürburgring seems to suffer with this sort of weather all the time. And I'm not sure how far the Nürburgring is from. I don't know where the Ardennes. I think the Ardennes down the left, isn't it, in Belgium? I think so. Maybe it's the other side.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, but fairly similar in climate, I would have thought.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look, see how these... Okay, TNT's really shown Jeff... Oh, okay. Oh, bollocks. Sorry. No, missed that. Sorry, everyone. Jeff has got past Wixie. It looked like he got him down the Camel Straight and coming into the source.
Through goes Wrenchy!
Good man. Where was that?
He's just taken Dan for 9th position. Coming down the hill. Dan has had a bit of a torrid time the last lap or so. He also managed to spin it at the bus stop.
Okay.
I'm glad he did, because that's pretty much the only corner name I know.
Yeah, you shouldn't forget that one. There's so many bus stops on the world circuits, isn't there?
It does make me wonder, because I mean, am I stating the obvious? I've never seen a bus stop like that. I've never seen a bus pull into a chicane and pick up passengers. Am I missing something? Why are they called the bus stop?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's so you can get the Van Nerf into Brussels from there. Not sure.
Come on, chat. Anyone in chat knows why they call a bus stop the bus stop?
you slow down so much, maybe like a bus coming to a stop. But that's mere conjecture.
Why is a hairpin called a hairpin? Is it because it looks like a hairpin,
Well,
presumably?
that is because it looks like a hairpin, yes.
Okay, all right. So that one makes more sense.
It does, yes. Don't get me started on chicane.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, I just coughed up some phlegm. That was nasty.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing, Rob.
Yeah, I managed to mute it for the proper part, but then decided to share it nonetheless.
You're going to describe it for us? Colour, dexterity, etc.? I'm sure our visitors
No,
would love to know.
I just swallowed it back down again. I was like,
Oh, God. You minger.
You have met me, right?
Well, no,
At least virtually. At least virtually, yes.
Yeah, we must do that at some point.
What, meet each other virtually?
No. Actually.
Oh, meet each other properly?
Yeah.
Even after I've just admitted I swallow my own phlegm.
Well, we'll get you on some antibiotics or something.
Yeah.
No. So, oh dear. Okay, maybe not. We'll leave it at this.
I'm a very strange person, Mark, I have to say. I mean, like today, I went shopping after work and I bought I bought a tiny little grater thing and a tiny little like measuring jug, and now I'm probably going to spend most of my weekend pretending to be a giant because I just really like these little things I have.
It's like you've stolen the borrower's stuff.
Exactly, it's literally that.
Okay, well, Bert's been on Google. The bus stop is named after the bus stop that stood on the previous layout of the track before being redesigned for the 2007 Grand Prix. The final section of track at Spa was a public road on the non-race weekends. There you go.
Thank you, Bert. See, his internet's not good enough to do the racing, or a bit dodgy. Good enough to get the answers on the chat. We like that. That's efficiency.
Absolutely.
So in that case then, Bert, are the other bus stops around the world, or in the other circuits around the world, are they also called the bus stop because Spa did it first, presumably, and therefore they just followed suit?
Got Jeff and Karim both into the pits. And we're going to do a last stint flying on the softs. So let's just check where. So we've got Bruno 2 seconds ahead. We've got Scarlett in second, who I just don't think he's got the fuel. So we'll be stopping again. What's TNT doing?
Has Bruno got the fuel?
Yep, absolutely. There's the bus stop at Daytona. Daytona Road.
There's the bus stop at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, quite. Well, they're a specific shape, aren't they? So I wonder if that's because that's what shape American bus stops are. They sort of go in and out like that. I don't know.
But they're chicanes, though.
Yeah, but if you look at the one at Watkins Glen and the one at Daytona are virtual reflections of each other. One goes left, right, and the other one goes right, left. They're very similar shapes. Okay, so Scarley's not going anywhere, but I do wonder. He's not got the fuel for this. He's not got the fuel. Bruno's got twice as much fuel as him. He's still over half full.
Do you think he's made a boo-boo there?
Well, I don't know. He looked like he was. He's got tons of tyres left, and he could easily do it, I think. But he's definitely. I don't know. He hasn't got the fuel. I know that much.
What's your fastest lap so far?
Bruno, I think it was lap 2. I think 2:18.3.
Oh, blimey, that's very pacey. We've yet to have anyone drop into the 2:18s. It's Darlo Boy currently with the fastest lap of a 2:19.2. King Racer, though, is currently in the lead with quite a bit of fuel left to go. Is he one-stopping? He might be one-stopping as well. This could be the one-stop strategy kicking in here.
For King Racer?
That'll be for King Racer.
Okay.
In which case that'll be epic work. I haven't seen this at all. He's been quietly just getting on with things. He's still got plenty of tyres on those mediums. Where are we? Lap 16. So 7 laps to go. I don't think he's got enough fuel for 7 laps. don't think so. Jason in second, Begoli in third, JJ in fourth. Darlo Boy has done his final pit stop in fifth. Is fueled to the end. So if that is fueling to the end, then no, King Racer definitely will need to be stopping again.
Okay. Well, I just noticed.
Haristo.
Sorry, go on. No, go crack on.
Just to round it out, Haristo has also pitted in sixth. CJ in seventh, and he pitted quite early, I think. It looks like he's got enough for the end, I think. Richie in eighth, having made a couple of positions. Dan in ninth, and Leon the Professional in 10th has just done his final pit stop as well. Back to you.
Okay, well, I just noticed that Wixie also has half tank of fuel left and his tyres look okay. So Wixie may be one stopping this as well. So could be jumping up into second. He's got Jeff 25 seconds behind him, and they've got, what's that? 6 laps to do after this one. 6 laps to do after this one. So that's going to be a hell of a distance to make up for Jeff. Yeah, but CJ got disconnected or something, so had to start at the back. So he's had to fight his way through the field. So
and yeah, I mean, he has done his last pit stop. I mean, Darlo Boy's filled up actually quite significantly. I wonder if he actually maybe just given a bit extra. Well, actually, no, he has given a bit extra because the Corvette is particularly thirsty. Okay. Only came in a bit earlier. That's fine. So the other ones are starting to do their final pit stops now as well. So the order should settle down in a lap's time.
Well, so Bruno, Scarlett is really putting it on the back of Bruno now. He suddenly decided to put his foot down, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a traffic thing, but I'm not sure why he's not stopped for his softs, because he has to. I'd have been in by now, I think. Only 6 laps to go. Because he's just going to be, TNT's, he's maintaining about 7 or so seconds behind him. Whereas Wixie is 15, so about 14 behind Scarlett. Yeah, I don't know, but it's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah, exactly. I've been just listening to what you're saying about that. It's a bit of a strange one.
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he just hit the button too quick on the refuel or something, or if he was always planning.
Easily done.
Yeah, so or if he just was always planning on a 2-stop. I don't know.
So Begoli is in the lead in Clara Lobby. Justin is in second, although he has to do another stop. King Racer has indeed stopped, so wasn't going to be doing a one-stopper. I wonder if maybe Begoli then is one stopping this. God, I really wish my memory was better and I could pay attention. We're trying to follow this sometimes. I feel like I'm doing some sort of IQ test or auditioning for Mensa, because it's sort of mental gymnastics that my brain can't cope with. And by mental gymnastics, I mean just paying attention to fucking 7 or 8 people on a track. You know, it's not exactly rocket science, is it?
No. Quite so.
Oh, speaking of which, sorry, I'm going to go back to reference pop culture. Have you seen the? Did you ever watch Mitchell and Webb back in the day?
No, not really. Actually,
no, not a fan of David Mitchell, Robert Webb. No.
No, you know what? I should dig them out, because yes, I do like them very much. I haven't even watched Peep Show.
Oh, I love Peep Show. Peep Show was freaking genius. It was only because as well people would say I actually resemble David Mitchell in sort of my way I talk, and slightly rotund and dodgy hair, etc., etc. I certainly wouldn't mind being married to Victoria Corrin.
Well, no.
He did well there. She is just a babe in all senses of the word. But I'll tell you what, after the stream I'm going to send you a clip, Mitchell and Webb, that is an absolute classic.
Oh, hang on. Is that the one of the drinks party? When the guy's a brain surgeon.
Yes,
I have seen that one. Okay, so Scully and TNT are in. So we've got like our 2 one-stoppers who are. Well, we'll see how far ahead Wixie is, but Bruno is not going to lose this. He is 16 seconds to the good ahead of Wixie, who's now 22 ahead of Jeff. Okay, Scarlet is out, but he's got Jeff right behind him. Scarlet's on the softs. Jeff is on the softs. They're slightly worn. Let's get on board with Jeff, see what happens through Eau Rouge Radion and down the Kemmel Straight. Much more economical line from Jeff through those two corners there. He's going to have him, I think. He's right up his chuff. As the Subaru, there he pulls out from behind the slipstream and is inching alongside. Okay, Jeff is through, but for how long?
Remind me of the pit window. Is it 3 laps from the end?
No, 4. End of this, so 4. It's the end of 19.
End of 19. Thank you.
Okay, so
because got some people leaving their pit stops quite late, I would say.
Okay, well, just if you're listening, guys, you need to get a pit stop in. End of this lap, please. Are you on lap 19?
18.
18. Okay, not at the end of this lap then. The end of the next one, if you haven't done already.
It could well be that there's people who are going to be one stopping, and I'm again not been paying attention. I think Begoli definitely is one stopping. And it seems to be that the one-stop strategy, if you made it work, is definitely going to be the winning strategy this evening.
Yeah. Looks that way, because it's just the pit stop, isn't it? It's colossal, so... Scarlett is pulling in on the back of Jeff, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Certainly not before Blanchimont, but into the bus stop. Is he going to be able to do it? He's gone wide! There we are! Just kept it in. Well done, Scarlett. Beautiful stuff. No, okay, so no dice there. For now.
Nice.
So Bruno 16 ahead of Wixie in second, 20 ahead of Jeff in third. He's 0.4 ahead of Scarlet in fourth. TNT 2 seconds further back on brand new boots in fifth. Kareem 7 back on sixth. Cody 27 back in seventh. 5 back from him. Deep Blue in eighth. 60 back from him. Wadoosh in ninth. Who looks like he needs to stop. And retired Gen X in 10th. All, apart from Wadoosh, I think all done for on the stop front.
I have to say, credit to all the lads, because Justin was in second place before he came in for the pits, and now has come out in seventh. It just goes to show how close it is in the entire grid this evening. There's only, where are we? There's 48 seconds between first and seventh. 1 minute 25 between first and last, which, you know, it's just over half a lap. At this distance, that's pretty impressive. Is it the same for your lobby?
So we have, let's have a look. Let's go.
Unfortunately, it looks like Dan has
between first and last.
Okay, Dan is sitting in the pits. Looks like he is either retired or is having a problem. Okay, Dan.
Okay, mate.
Meanwhile, Begoli looks like he's got this one in the bag as we start lap 20.
Well done, Begoli.
He's got fuel, he's got tyres. Yeah, I mean, I think
what's the gap?
He's just snuck in. He's got 10 seconds.
Okay.
He's just made that one-stop strategy play out perfectly. Ooh, who's stopped by the side? You can't park there, mate. Oh, what's Dan? Oh, what on earth is going on there? Dan's just come out of the pits and has appeared in the middle of the track. What on earth has happened there?
Well, that does sound rather strange.
That is really odd. He was in the pits and now he's on the other side of the pits, coming up to turn 1. That's really weird.
Maybe he's having some internet trouble.
Quite possibly.
This isn't another Bathurst incident like we had previously.
I hope not.
Whilst it was hilarious,
really
it was with who was it? Major Cluster doing a wheelie in the Ferrari was quite impressive down the Conrod Straight. But yes, none of that.
We haven't seen Major Cluster for a few weeks, have we?
Nope, we haven't. No. We have not. But yes, indeed, Bert. Good points for Bruno with his Joker. See who else is playing their Joker ce soir. Usually, I imagine quite a few.
Yeah, it's a Joker heavy one because people know the circuit and. all think they can do well.
Okay, Bigoli, King Racer. Hang on, that's the right one. Yeah, Bigoli, King Racer, Kodu, Renchi, Scarlet, Sinana, i.e. Bruno, and Jason. Is Jason on
Jason's in 5th place. Oh God, I can't talk. 5th place at the moment.
Police.
And things are sort of settling down now towards the end. Bigoli, as we say, is out in front. King Racer in 2nd. Darlow Boy in 3rd. I'm surprised King Racer's managed to get the jump ahead there. Is his softs going to last though? I think Darlow Boy might be reeling him in towards the end. He's on his mediums, but they obviously won't be fading the same way the softs will. Haristo in 4th. Jason in 5th. Both on softs. CJ, he was doing better. I don't know if he's had a bit of a not a particularly good last phase of this race. He seems to have dropped back a bit more than I thought he would do.
Okay.
I hope he might join the chat afterwards and see what's happened. His lap times look good. JJ in 7th. We've got a yellow flag. Leon the Professional in 8th. Renchi in 9th, and Dan has. Oh, that's why he's pulled right over to the side. He must be having problems with his internet or connection or something. He's literally just pulled over.
Okay, well, we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th all line astern. Scarlet's just served a penalty. Is TNT going to be able to jump him into the bus stop? He's got the pace. Surely he's going to get past him. Scarlet goes defensive. Can he go to Trailer Park Girls? Scarlet goes quite deep into the first. Is TNT going to get the comeback? Ah, bad luck, Tyson. Just a little bit early on the power. Got a bit squirrely. But wonderful stuff. So this is the race on track in what am I in? Rose? In the Rose lobby this evening.
You're deep in Rose this evening.
Yeah, okay, so, well, the thing is now, can Scarlett get on the back of Jeff? He's just served a half-a-second penalty, but he's right back on the back of him again. Right back on the back of him. Right on the back of him again. There's some reasonable English in there somewhere.
There's a coherent sentence in the mix somewhere.
Indeed. Okay, he's not going to have enough down to Lacombe, but he's right there. So this is that purple. Looks like it. I'm not surprised being in Jeff's toe. He's right up his clacker now. 0.2 behind. 0.1. Do you know now, Bert? It's a Doctor Who thing. It's Billy Piper's character, I think, and the wonderful Jenna Coleman. And when am I having a go at Johnny?
Two fitties.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to give it a go tonight, but I'm quite tired. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I'll give it a crack tomorrow morning.
I must admit, I also was quite partial to Karen Gillan in Doctor Who.
I haven't watched Doctor Who since Tom Baker, I don't think. Oh, no, actually, I did. And I was so appalled with I think it was with Catherine Tate in, who was just bloody awful. How does she keep getting work, that woman? She's not funny, can't act. She's absolutely awful.
I do think that old Nan character she does, I think she's very good at that. But it's a bit of a sort of one-trick pony affair. Because, she's not the best elsewhere. But no, awful. I mean, I don't watch Doctor Who, I just look at the lovely ladies. Because I'm a raging pervert.
Oh, Scotty's gone. What? That's going to be a penalty, Scarlet. Oh, no. Okay. Gotta be, surely.
Is it a penalty?
Ah, TNT. Oh, no. He's just clattered into the back of Scarlet. Scarlet's gone wide. Well, that's 3rd place to Jeff. TNT's hanging back. Being the gent he is. Scarlet's just spun. Now, TNT's still holding on, but no, I don't think. You caused the first bit, not the second. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But Bruno is well into his final lap. His mediums are toast, but he cares not. He's just about got the fuel to do this by the look of it. Wonderful stuff. Wixie in 2nd, likewise. No, I don't think so, mate. He's on a wheel. I think he went into the AstroTurf. Which is why he spun it after he had corrected himself when TNT clattered into him. I thought Wixie had run out of fuel there for a minute. He's coasting like hell. He must be really close. Oh no. Was it Wixie who did it, or was it Jeff who did it at Daytona?
What was that, sorry?
I thought Wixie was running out of fuel then, but because he was absolutely coasting right around the. He's he's changing up so early.
Oh, who was it that did it on Monday? Was it Karim? I think Karim ran out of fuel on the last lap.
Well, I think someone did it at Daytona, didn't they? And yeah,
Jeff at Daytona.
Yeah, he lost a couple of places, didn't he?
And nearly got taken out by Michelangelo.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Talking of who?
Yes. Talking of whom?
Michelangelo.
Yes.
Where is he? Oh shit! Sorry, Bruno. Hang on, I'm just going to do a quick replay of Bruno crossing the line, as I missed him. Sorry, Bruno.
Well done, Bruno.
I think I'm going to miss it again this time. The replay's going to run out. Yeah, that's right. Here he goes. Well done, Bruno. Excellent stuff. I probably missed Jeff now. No, Wixie. Yep. I'm not doing that again. So sorry, Wixie. The winner is more important than you.
Did Bert get his prediction right?
So Jeff in third. Sorry, so which prediction's that? Scarlett in fourth. Oh, you did get back past TNT. Okay. Scarlett in fourth. TNT. Hello, Tyson in fifth. Kareem coming through in sixth. Okay, about a third of the lap to go. Holding firm in seventh. Yeah, I think he did, mate, as well. I think he did as well. Oh, that Audi sounds good. Really good. Was it a V10? Okay, Kodu coming through into seventh. Beautiful stuff. Kenny, well done. Deep Blue just coming around out of the bus stop to take eighth. Well done, Gary. Retired Gen X. Is he going to make it? Yes, of course he has. Got 1 minute 20 to go. Wanush has already finished in 10th. 1 lap back by the look of it. Well, he's in the pits anyway, so quite... Okay, Jeff. Well done, retired Gen X. Super stuff. How are you going, Rob?
Good timing, perfect timing, in fact, because we just had Bigoli coming through the bus stop to take victory. 1.8 seconds ahead of King Racer. Well done, Bigoli. Brilliant there, showing off with the one-stop strategy. King Racer finishing just behind. Darlow Boy in third. Really, they were fueled, I think, in the end for the vet, but I think it was just probably a precautionary because it was so thirsty. Lambo from Haristo finishing in fourth. Jason in fifth. CJ just coming up to the bus stop now. Running on vapours, but will be enough to get over the line. He's got JJ literally just behind him. Is JJ going to pinch it for the last sixth position? He's just snuck in there. Is he going to hold it? Is he going to hold it? Oh! Justin was on the softs and has made it count. Well done, Justin. And the remaining runners, we have Leon the Professional, Adeyemi in that gorgeously bedecked Ferrari. Just coming up to finish now. Renshi had a very feisty race this evening from our returning Gen Xer. Well done to you, sir. And Dan with all sorts of... he must have had wheel or internet issues or something because he was having so many problems at the end. He's now 6 seconds down. He's only on lap 21. So bad luck, Dan, with whatever issues you had there. But then that's it. All done for this one as well. Great race, lads. Back to you, Mark.
Sorry, I was just yapping away again with my mute on. Our final standings for this evening in Rose Lobby, Gen X Gr3-100 Mile Challenge, Season 18, Round 5. Our winner this evening, Bruno in the Jaguar F-Type with the best lap of 2:18.3. Well done, Bruno. A one-stop strategy. Again with a one-stop strategy, which seemed to be certainly the way to go this evening. Wixie in the GTR Nisbo, a 2:19.0. In third, Jeff in the Subaru, a 2:19.2. In fourth, Scarlet in the Fezzer, the old Fezzer, the 458, a 2:19.1. In fifth, fighting tooth and nail to try and get fourth off Scarlet, was TNT in the Subaru, a 2:18.4. In sixth, Kareem in the old 911, a 2:19.2. In seventh, Kodude in the Audi R8, a 2:20.1. In eighth, Deep Blue in the new 911, a 2:21.3. Good finish, Gary, well done. Ninth, Tired Gen X in the Peugeot RCZ, a 2:21.4. And in 10th, Wadoosh in the Honda NSX, a 2:20.5. You doing your Splatter or?
Yep, bear with. So, in Clara Lobby, we have Begoli winning in the 911 Porsche in 55 minutes, 16 seconds with a fastest lap of 2 minutes, 21.2. We have King Racer in second in the Supra, best lap of 2:20.0. Dilo Boy in third in the Vets, best lap of the evening at 2:19.2. Haristo in the Lamborghini Huracan with a best lap of 2:19.6. Jason in the AMG Merc, 2:19.8. JJ Justin just pipping CJ right on the last corner there at the bus stop in the BMW M6, a 2:19.8 best lap for him. CJ in the F-Type Jag, 2:19.5. Addy Yemi, artist formerly known as Leon the Professional, in the Ferrari 296, best lap of 2:21.8. And then finally rounding out the last two, we have, I've lost it for a moment, Renshi in the M3, best lap of 2:21.3. And finally Dan, all sorts of technical problems, he did have a best lap of 2:20.7. Well done, chaps. I'm just going to invite people into chat.
Okay, brilliant. I just sat here thinking I really should be inviting people into chat, but
that's
yes,
right. It's normally my thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, you do it much better than me.
Well, I've got to be useful for something because it's certainly not anything to do with my sparkling personality or commentary ability. So, right, who else we got? Dono Boy. Again, if I miss anyone off of the chat, then please do let us know, chaps. I will invite everybody, even if they don't necessarily join. You had Whippy Sausage in your lobby tonight, didn't you?
Nope.
No Whippy tonight?
No Whippy tonight.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll start inviting people in. I'll just check and see who else I might have missed.
Hey, Splatter.
Evening.
Hello, Tyson.
Good evening, all. Good.
Good evening.
What a crazy race, man.
Yeah, it's got a bit tight at the end there, Tyson.
I thought I had room, but I wasn't sure, and it kind of screwed both of us up chasing Jeff, so I just gave it back to him. It's like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, well done,
and
mate.
He's my teammate, so.
Okay, well you don't want an atmosphere in the team room, do you? That's for sure.
No, Scally's a good racer, man. He's probably my closest on time.
Okay. Well, it was all pretty close tonight. So shall we crack on? We haven't got. I was just going to say we haven't got Bruno, and speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Wait, should I run through my lobby first and then?
Cracking. Yeah, you go ahead, mate. You go ahead.
Yours. Okay, brilliant stuff. So, Bruno, good evening, sir.
Good evening, guys.
Who'd have thought the Jaguar in a one-stop around Spa? I mean, inspired drive, mate, really good, and the fastest lap of the race. So I assume you're fairly pleased with that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Strongest emotions on it. I didn't know if the strategy would pay off. I try to save as much as fuel as possible in the first stint on the softest and try to take as long as I could. And then when I feel 100% on the pit stop, and I still had like a 14 laps to complete, and I have like a 12.9 laps on the fuel, and I say, I don't know if this is going to work or not. So again, try to save as much as I could, and I think by lap 20 or lap 19, I was breaking even on the fuel, and I said, oh yeah, good stuff.
Okay, good stuff. Well, yeah, wonderful drive tonight, mate, and double points for your Joker as well.
Yes,
so,
yes. Well, I love Spa. It's one of my favorite tracks, and I was expecting like a good result.
Yeah.
A podium here. So yeah, but much more pleased with the victory for sure.
Okay, super stuff. Well done, Bruno. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Congratulations on Wix and Jeff for completing the podium as well.
Indeed. Wonderful stuff.
Cheers, guys.
So, thank you, Bruno. Right, so no Wixie, so I can't ask him about his fuel woes coming around the last lap. But we'll go straight to Jeff, our third place finisher this evening. So you were loving the Subaru around Spa then, Jeff?
Absolutely not, no. It's horrible.
Okay. What was wrong? What was wrong with it? Was it top end? Was it because you got past Scarlett just about coming down the Kemmel Straight?
Just about. I don't know if you noticed, I pulled out and it just kind of slowed down, so I had to pull back
so
in
you went
again.
Back in again.
Back out again.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, out the slow stuff, it's just really tail happy, and then through the quicker stuff in the middle sector, it's kind of understeery.
Okay.
It just wasn't happy with the balance of it.
Okay.
As soon as I knew Bruno and Wixie were on the one stops, it was just a case of making the most of my two stop and hoping I could be the first of the two stoppers.
Okay, good stuff. Well, so all things considered, a third's not bad then in that case. You'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that. I think I've worked it out. I was just about quick enough to be quicker than the other lobby as well, by a couple of attempts. So, yeah, third overall's I'm happy with.
Because I think you Wixie and Scarlett and TNT were sort of joined at the hip through most of the race this evening, so it was great to watch. So well done, Jeff. Well done, Jeff.
Thank you.
Right, who we got next? We have Tyson.
Hey.
Hello, mates.
No, well done, Jeff. That was fun catching you. Until I messed it up.
Yeah, but I think you got to a point where you had to go for it, and go for it you did. And it was a great race again, mate. You really drove well this evening. And were you having similar issues with the Subaru in terms of tail happiness at the top end?
I just wish it was a tad faster through here.
Right. Okay.
That straightaway, you really got to nail that first straightaway.
Yeah.
Or it slows it down. But it was a good race. I mean, it was a blast.
Okay, good stuff. Well done, mate. Some more good points to the total, so fantastic. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. Right, who we got next? Kenny, I think. Good evening, Co-Dude. Hey, man. Yeah, I had to say, I hadn't really listened to the Audi before, but oh my God, that thing sounds epic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, were they decently? I saw you sort of caught up with a few people at some point and having some racing. So, good fun tonight. Apart from the spins. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. No problem at all. Thanks, Kenny. Cheers for joining. Right, let's go to Deep Blue Diver. Gary, hello, sir.
Evening, guys. You all right?
Yeah, well, good. You a bit under the weather?
I'm totally full of cold, mate.
Oh, dear. Well,
absolutely.
You were a brave soldier for joining us this evening. Well done. Well done, you.
Piss-taking bastard.
Yeah, well, absolutely. What do you expect coming on here sounding like that? Well done, you. You get no sympathy here, sunshine.
Fair enough.
How'd it go this evening? 8th, pretty good.
95% of the race was fine. No big dramas, nothing at all. Switched to the softs with I think about 7 laps to go, and Kenny was about 15 seconds in front. Got to within about 2 seconds and then spun. I'm like,
you're too overexcited.
Too overexcited, mate. Yeah, too in over. No, it's fine. No, it's as always. Like I say every time, it's a game. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah,
enjoyed it. So I'm still totally mystified how these guys are doing one stops, because I was 4 laps short. I mean, even if you're short shift, you're not going to pick up 4 laps.
Well, some cars are good at it. Some cars are good at it, and some aren't. And I think you have to know that.
Well, the thing is, I still had plenty of softs left before I ran out of tyres in the first in the first stint.
Right. Okay.
So I must have had at least quarter on the tyres. So yeah, I don't know. Probably my driving. I'll blame something else.
Those concrete boots you're wearing, mate. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is, mate. It's the only way I can even try and keep up, and it ain't working.
Okay, Gary. Well done tonight, mate. Hope you feel better soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining the chat. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Speak to you later.
See you, mate. Retired Gen X. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, mate. How'd it go this evening? You were driving the St George's Peugeot with pride.
Yeah, definitely a race to forget tonight. So I managed to rear end Wanouche, I think, on the end of the first straight. So I had to wait for him to come back on.
Oh, no.
And then through the race, I caught Gary up, and I got to within like half a second at one point, and then I decided to put 2 tyres on the grass and spin.
I did see that.
Yeah, I'm
sorry. I was watching you catching me. You were catching me to rate a knots. I'm thinking, oh, for God's sakes, no. And then you disappeared, and I thought, oh dear. Yeah. I'm really sorry about
that. And then just to top it all, Wanouche went in the pits for his final stop, and I decided I'll just do a pirouette at the bus stop. And, not my best. I knew him. I only started practicing today because I've been away this week, and I was going to be miles off the pace when I saw the times on Discord this week. So anyway, I enjoyed it. It was a good race. Thank you.
Good man. Okay, well done, mate. Thank you for joining chat. Splatter, over to you.
No, just one more for yourself. I was a bit late inviting Karim into the chat, and he has joined.
Sorry, I didn't even. Are you there, Karim? Good evening, Germany.
Yeah, hi guys. Good evening.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Second time you forget me, guys.
Well, sorry, Karim. That's my fault. I mean, you can't get the staff these days. I'm very sorry. I'll collect my P45 and bugger off.
Well, if you're gonna get touchy about it.
No, that's fine.
They're savage, mate. Don't give them any ammunition. They're savage in this room.
I'm joking, of course. So, Karim, I think you looked like you were pretty much in 6th place all evening. You were really trying to get on the back of sort of TNT and Scarlett and Jeff. Just couldn't get there.
Yeah, that's right. So I was. It was no drama. I knew it was 6th place, there was no chance for me to catch Jeff or Tyson. The guys were putting maybe half a second each lap, so I was not able to keep up. So I just need to find someone who's at my pace to race them, because I cannot keep up with the fast guys, and I need someone closer to my pace.
Well, it could be a car thing as well, of course, to some extent. So it's all car swaps next week. So what are you driving next half of the season?
It's the GTR.
Oh, okay, decent.
Yeah, I hope it's fine.
Yeah, well, Wixie did well in it tonight. So well, did you have fun tonight, mate? Was it good?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Super. Thank you for joining, and sorry for missing you. I didn't realise you'd joined, Karim, so sorry about that.
No worries at all.
Okay. And Splatter, now, unless there's anyone else, over to you.
No, that's lovely. Thanks very much for that, Mark. So, good evening to the nearest first place finishers tonight, which was Andy Dino Boy in 3rd place. Good evening, sir. Hello. Looked like you literally had no choice but to run the 2-stop strategy because that vet's quite thirsty on the fuel.
It's quite thirsty on the fuel, and it's also extremely heavy on the tyres as well.
Yeah.
Literally, with that car, as soon as you get below 50%, you might as well kiss the back end goodbye, to be honest.
Right. I mean, did you overfill at the end there? Because it looked like you had quite a bit of fuel left on that last stint.
Yeah, so because it's quite thirsty, I thought I want to make sure that I don't run out on the last lap. So
yeah.
I put an extra lap in, and it just turned out that literally that extra lap was what I had in the tank when I finished. So it would have been pretty close if I hadn't chosen to do that.
Begoli won the race by, I think, being the only one that ran the one-stop strategy in our lobby, which seemed to be the way to go this evening. But obviously the vet just that wasn't really ever on the cards, was it?
No, absolutely not. Definitely not. I did have a little bit of a spin at one point as well. Unfortunately, caught Sissy in that as well. So got to apologise to him. He's been really good about it. He knows it was a case of I just lost the back end and caught him on the way, but it was one of them things. Could have been closer if I hadn't spun it, but it is what it is.
But still happy enough with third place. Was that kind of where you were thinking it might be as good as you could manage? Bear in mind the vet.
Yeah, to be honest with you, like I didn't even expect to get on the podium. Lack of practice for quite a while now, with obviously everything that's been going on, and then
sure,
obviously just kind of that vet is definitely, she's quite a heavy girl, and definitely takes a bit to drive and to get around that track.
Well, as Marcus said, it's all changed next week. So
I'm really looking forward to that one.
What have you got? What are you in?
Mustang.
Oh, the Mark's favourite.
Get in there, Darlo boy.
You'll get a lot of airtime on that one.
Yes, you'll be on the stream virtually non-stop, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it sounds brilliant, but it's an absolute bore trying to get it around the corners. But we'll see how it goes.
Not too dissimilar to the vet then, in some ways, yeah.
No,
but anyway,
definitely not.
Well done tonight, though, Andy. Thanks a lot, mate. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Okay, and next we have Jason. Good evening to you, sir. Evening. So I think I have to say, from my point of view, you had the best move of the evening, coming into the bus stop chicane. I think around lap 3, maybe 4. You took 2 positions. I'm not sure who it was on. Do you remember who it is against? Yes, I think you could be right. It was a cracking optimistic move. I was watching that one with a lot of enjoyment. But yeah, talk me through the race this evening. How did you get on? How did you find it? Yeah. Yeah. Good points then. No, well done. Excellent. Thanks very much indeed, Jason. Well done.
Well done, Jason.
No problem at all. And welcoming back, Renshi. Have you got your ears on? I know you're playing Ride 6, but can you hear us?
Renshi.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I had to find the unmute button.
That's okay. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yes, not too bad, thank you. You had what I would call a spicy race this evening. You were having some nice little ding-dongs with Justin, with Dan. You did have a cracking hold coming out at the end of the 2 right-handers at the bottom of the hill, which names I can't remember. You were lost out a few positions, but you were literally wiggling all over. I thought you were going to lose it and spin, but you managed to hold it. It was cracking to watch. But yeah, how was your race this evening?
Yeah, it was definitely full on. I mean, I think Justin and I can't remember who else had a little bit of a moment, so when I came around the last corner, I could shoot between them, and I got
you made up a few positions.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was really, really nice. Got to 7th, stayed there for a little while, it was good. It was good. But unfortunately, around that same last corner, I lost it. My back end went. I was a bit too confident on the old accelerator.
Yeah.
And then lost positions there, but then I was back and forth with different positions and stuff like that. So it was really good. And then I can't remember who I was catching up. I was catching up to someone at the end, but obviously I'd run out of laps. But that was interesting itself because I took a corner a bit too fast and a bit too much, and I got onto two wheels. I thought it was like British touring cars. It was great. I mean, yeah, no, it was definitely good to be back racing and that. It was definitely a full-on race, and yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed it. Last week I had to write last week off. I was on controller, and I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Oh,
Definitely
it's
not going to do
garbage,
this.
isn't it? Once you've been on the wheel, yeah.
I just couldn't do it, couldn't hack it. I was like, right, I'm just going to write this race off, just start again next week, and then back on the wheel again. So that's cool.
Well, you preempted my question, which was, have you enjoyed being back in the fold and enjoying the racing again?
Yeah, definitely. I felt a little bit disheartened last week. Obviously, not finishing the race last week, but this time, it was really, really good. Battling it out and going. I can't even say it, Vivaro Rouge, whatever they say it. That was pretty good. Like, bumper to bumper, going up there. Like, oh gosh, is something gonna go on here? Or are we all gonna go? But luckily, everyone made it through first lap. And I was like, oh, that was intense. But that was really cool. But yeah, no, it was really good to sort of have the closer combat as well, and start racing again.
Good stuff.
I haven't sim raced since leaving Gen X.
Yeah.
So now I'm back. It's getting back into the loops and remembering all your techniques and that. So no, it was really enjoyable tonight. No, I really enjoyed it.
Brilliant. Well, it's lovely to have you back, Renshi. It's obviously lovely to have back your dad as well, and the rest of the Renshi fan club, your Labrador, gynecologist, all the other people we like to shout out on the stream. And we do hope your father does join, so we can have some father-son shenanigans going on track, because that'll be a new one for us to cover at Gen X. That'll be a lot of fun if that does come about.
Well, I have seen them on the sim, and I think we're a little bit away from that. Yeah, but
well, keep on, just nudging a little bit, just encourage, See what we can manage.
I'll keep on going. I'll train him up.
Okay.
Good stuff. Well, thanks ever so much, Renshi. Great race tonight, mate. Well done.
Yeah, well, thank you, and thank you to everyone that participated. It's been absolutely lovely.
Good to have you back, mate.
And finally, last but by no means least, Dan, thank you so much for waiting.
Hi.
I mean, do you want to talk me through what happened towards the end? Because it looked like you were having all sorts of dramas. What on earth was happening?
On about lap 2, I noticed that my brake pedal was deciding to brake on its own as I'm going around the corners.
Oh, right, no.
And then it started doing it on the straight. And then I tried switching onto the one stop and see maybe that might throw me back towards him. But as soon as Leon came out the pits and gained 6 seconds on one lap, I thought it'd be best if I just sit out of everyone's way. The problem where it teleported me is I left the pit lane by accident, because I was down my pedals. I nudged the throttle pedal, so it moved me.
Right.
And I was waiting on the exit of turn 1 because everyone was coming past. And it, for some reason, thought I was cutting the track, so it threw me back on the main straight again, which is why I was stopped on the main straight. But I've moved the pedals around and adjusted them, and I've just done a practice lap at Spa again, and it works fine now. So it's like, brilliant, thanks. Couldn't have done that during the day at any point when I've been playing on it, but it does it now. The other thing, bus stop chicane is called the bus stop chicane from what it used to be a in out, the old layout, and there used to be a bus stop on that part of the road. It was a public road.
There we go.
There's your fun fact. I could hear you talking about that. So that shows how my race was going as I heard you talking about that.
That's right. It also shows how little we know, and so thank you for educating us on that. And in that case, then the rest of the bus stops around the world, are they named after Spa in the same vein, or is it just coincidence?
I do wish. I do like this track. As I said in practice earlier in TNT's lobby, I was 118.1. But
oh blimey!
Yeah, I was quick, but I just couldn't get it. I say even my lap that I've just done there would have popped me pretty much with the leaders in the practice.
Gutting.
It's one of them. I'm going to have a nice argument with Thrustmaster soon, because I've just bought the Ferrari wheel add-on, and that doesn't work either. So
oh no,
yeah, I'm not having a great time with them.
Oh god, I was thinking of getting one of those, but I won't bother now.
Don't. I advise you just go Logitech or someone else. It's been a
well,
headache from start to finish.
I've got a T598 and it's not too bad, but I haven't had any issues with it yet, touch wood,
No,
but I won't bother with the wheels. So.
I bought the wheel from Curry's, a second version. I spent over like £800 on these wheels in the last couple of days. And the one from Curry's works fine, but it's the adapter they pop because of the where it fits into the base.
Right.
That's not working, so I've had to order a new one, so hopefully that'll turn up and soon I'll be on that wheel.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that gets sorted for you, mate. But I mean, it's obviously real commiserations the fact that you were running such a good pace, and then obviously during the race you had all these issues to contend with, which has obviously wrecked it for you. But kudos and credit for exactly. Kudos and credit for basically carrying on. Yeah, no, but well done though, mate. Well done for finishing, and thanks a lot for joining.
It's all right. I'll see you Monday.
Cheers, Dad.
Take care, mate.
Well done.
Okay, and that's everyone done. Thank you, Mark.
Yes, well, thank you, Splatter, for your company as always, and thank you to the multitude of people who joined in on chat this evening. I'll just run through a few. So we had Retired Gen X, we had Wrenchy's dad, CJ, Haybert, Dane, Fast Ginger. I'm going to forget someone, aren't I? I'm going to forget someone. We had, hang on, Retired Gen X. Have I said that? It's good. The list is getting too long. Well, she doesn't come on chat though, does she? But Slowest Engine.
Oh, but she's always there. She's always there.
Squeaker. Leon. Fast Ginger. Who jumped on? Gary. Add the cast of thousands as always. If I have forgotten anyone, I do apologise. And thank you to all the drivers for joining the chat. It's getting quite a lengthy exercise these days.
Yes, I appreciate everyone's patience in letting us try and give everyone a bit of time.
We might need to try and sort of curtail it somehow.
Well, we had that Cartman's mum is a big fat bitch or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
You could bring that one out again.
I might start wielding Cartman again. But thank you so much. We had 20 on at one point this evening. Got 6 likes already. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you, guys. And join us again next week for the second half of Group 3, where we're at Nürburgring GP. So that should be fun. And join us on Monday at Group 4. At Splatter's favourite track, Road Atlanta. So that should be a good one.
It's a bit like when you end a train journey and you're at the last stop. It's like, all change, please, all change. That's exactly what we're now at for.
New cars all round for everyone.
Yes.
So fabulous stuff, but we shall look forward to that. But can I just say thanks to the drivers for the entertainment this evening. Brilliant stuff. Well done to the podium finishers. In fact, well done, everyone. And we will see you at the next one. Speak soon. Bye.
Take care, night all.
Cheers, guys. See you later.